Picture this. You hop on the server with the boys. Everyone is looking clean. Custom shading, layers, the works. And then there's you. You're rocking a flat, unshaded mess. Or worse, the default skin. You tried to make one yourself, but let's be honest, it looks like a toddler drew on a cardboard box. So you think to yourself, I'll use AI. So you go to ChatGPT or Midjourney and you ask for a nature guardian, and it gives you a beautiful 3D render. Nice. But that's not helpful. That's not going to work in game. So you try again and you get it to generate a texture map, and it nearly replicates the map, but the alignment is a hallucination. You upload it and get blurry pixels and missing faces. That's why I created this tool for you. The perfect solution to your problems. The Skin Architect. I trained Gemini to draw the skin with commands on a predefined 2D texture map. That way, it only draws on faces that actually exist. No guessing, no blur. Just perfect Minecraft skins. And in this video, I'm going to show you how to use it. When you first open the app, you're going to be greeted with this PvP authentication, which is basically just asking for an API key. But we can get to that later. For now, we can just open it in demo mode. In demo mode, you'll be able to look around the app and test the animation, for example, or you can look at the texture map. This is the 2D map that Minecraft can actually read. As you can see, there's labels and stuff. That's just so that the AI knows how to use it. And then down here, we have an auto refine build, a chat box, an attachment for images, and then this button, the random idea button. All of which I'll show you later in this video. Okay, we could try a prompt here, like a cute, cuddly panda. But we're going to get hit with that PvP authentication again. So, let me show you how to get an API key. Before I show you how to get an API key, I just wanted to explain what that is for some of you. Basically, you can think of Google AI, or Gemini, as this massive bank vault filled with creative tools and knowledge. But you can't just walk into the bank vault. It's locked. That's why you need a debit card. That is your API key. The API key lets Google know who you are. So whenever you send a message to Gemini, you're basically saying, hey Gemini, I'm Caden. This is my prompt. Can you please put that on my tab? And then Gemini will know it can trust you, and it will share some of the creative tools and knowledge. And just like a debit card, you don't want to leak this API key to the internet, because if you do, they could steal it and therefore take all of your credits and all the usage on that API key. And if you had a wallet set up on the API key, it'll even charge you. So you want to be careful with your API key to not show it to anyone. However, thankfully, with the Skin Architect, we are good to go with just the free API key on Google AI Studio. So now that you know what it is, let me show you how to set it up. First, you're going to have to go to Google AI Studio, and then you'll just have to hit Get Started up here and log in with your account. Once you open Google AI Studio, you're going to have these sidebars and stuff, and it looks intimidating, but all we need down here is the API key. So just click on the Get API Key. Then when you're in here, you can just click on this button up here, Create API Key. Then we'll need to give it a name, so we'll do like Skin Generator, for example. And I already did this, but you will also have to create a new project. So I'll just click that for you here, give it a name. We can give it the same name. And then you just hit Create Key. Then you'll have this pop up. And all you're going to have to do is click Copy API Key. With that, we can get back into the Skin Generator and then paste that API key that we copied. Then just hit Save Credential, and we're ready. Now we can send off this prompt. Cute cuddly panda, and now we got processing. There you go. The skins you saw in the intro were actually generated with this app, so that shows you a little bit of what it's capable of. And look at that, we have a cute little panda. So now we can try adding a little bit of something. Maybe we'll give him red boxing gloves. And let's see, maybe red boxing gloves and a champion belt. Everything else looks perfect. I would say That last line, everything else looks perfect, is pretty key there if you don't want it to change anything else. So we'll send that off. There we go. Trying again. Nice. And now we have a panda with a belt and gloves. Another thing you can do is you have your history. So if we liked the panda without the gloves, we can just go back to that state. And we can go back again here. And then if you like your skin, all you have to do is hit this button here. And it will basically just take a screenshot of this page without the labels, but it will be transparent, so you won't get the checkered pattern. And then another thing you can do is we can start a new chat, and we can try this button here. So we could try a gothic wizard wearing obsidian armor in muted earth tones. That sounds good to me. I'll try that one. And that's looking pretty ugly, not gonna lie. But we have this other button, auto refine build, and hopefully this will improve it. So basically what just happened is a different AI took 4 screenshots and is now going to come up with a prompt to send to the AI and is going to try to make an even better skin. So as you can see, we have some strengths. It likes the earth tones and the darker tones of the body and arms. It likes the obsidian detailing. Oh, these are the areas of improvement. So there you go. So now it gave him some hair. His eyes are a little cross-eyed. But as you can see, it did improve it quite a lot. I think the boots are going to wrap around now. And then his hand, he has like full gloves. His armor changed a little bit. So it does look better. And then I can go in here too and say he's looking a little bald on the top of the hat. And the reason I know it's the hat is because you could go back to the texture, part labels, and you have hat up here. So hat top. So we'll just say fill in the top of the hat. Also, his eyes are looking outward. Please make the pupils on the inside. This isn't looking like a wizard, but we'll just leave it there. I think we'll give him a beard. Alrighty, let's see how that does. Here we go. Fix the eyes. This beard's questionable. But there you go. We have a better skin. Just for good measure, I might try this one more time. So, this time we have a cyberpunk astronaut with glowing neon circuits with toxic green glow. It's kind of like a robot astronaut here. And there you go. Fancy, fancy. And then we'll try auto refine one more time. Selects the color palette, and then we have areas of improvement. It doesn't like how unoriginal it is. There you go. That's a kind of fancy skin. So I'll try to export that. And I wanted to show you that you can actually use this in game. So let me get that working really quick. Before I show you the skin working in Minecraft, I just wanted to take you back to Google AI Studio and then back to your API key so you can see the usage. In here, you'll see charts with your successful requests, how much tokens were used, and also this tab. This one's very important. It shows you how many requests you can have per minute and how many you can have per day. So, as you can see, I've used all 20 prompts on Gemini 3 Flash for today. I did a little bit off screen. And this is the one that actually generates the commands to draw the skin. Then you have Gemini 2.5 Flash, and that's the auto refiner. That's the one that takes 4 screenshots and then critiques the drawing and tries to improve it for you. As you can see, you can set up billing, and that will basically increase these rates per day and rates per minute. If you wanted to generate tons of skins, you'll have to set up billing, but I'm not going to charge you anything. It'll just be Google. With that, now I'll show you it working in Minecraft. If you've never done that before, in the Minecraft app, you can just hit Accounts, and then click on the 3 dots, and then hit Manage or Edit the profile. There we go, and then you have this Change Skin button. Then from here, you can select a file. Then we can just go to Downloads, open that file that we just made, and then hit Upload. And if you look up top, we have that skin in game. So now we can open the actual launcher. Play Java. Here we go. So we'll just hit single player, go into the playground. And there you go. Skin in game. The Skin Architect is officially in open beta right now. You can use it for free at the link in the description. Since this is an early build, it's not perfect. I'd love for you to jump into the Discord, show me the skins you've managed to architect, and let me know what tools or features I should add next. Your feedback literally shapes the next update. Developing these tools and filming the process takes a massive amount of time. If you find this helpful, hitting the like and subscribe button is the best way to let me know this channel is worth continuing. It honestly keeps me motivated to keep building impossible things for you. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.